this one's gone a little bad. Oh, hey guys. We're here to look at episode 5 of The Walking Dead. Now, if you remember, episode 4 ended with an attack on the camp, and episode 5 begins with dealing with the repercussions of that attack.
I'll do it. He's my husband.
Carol, well, even makes Daryl feel uncomfortable.
I'm so sorry.
Andrea sits watch over Amy all night.
She's gone. You gotta let us take her.
And when Amy finally turns into one of the undead, it is quite the emotionally touching scene.
I'm sorry for not ever being there. I love you.
This is a scene I believe that we wouldn't have if the tables were turned.
But in my day, it was all about getting the hook seated. We were fishing for the dinner table.
Not us. We always threw them back. Always. He knew that you needed to catch the fish, and I needed to throw them back.
Andrea is the practical one. Her belief that she was catching for the dinner table signifies that. Andrea does what needs to be done. Now, another example of this would be...
Son of a bitch, we gotta kill you.
Just chill out, Andrea. Back off. Come on.
He's up. You're kidding me, right? We're dead because of this stupid asshole.
She's all over Rick, and I don't doubt for one second that if she were by herself or with less people, she would have taken Rick out if it helped her to survive. Amy, on the other hand, is the bleeding heart, catch and release. I don't think she'd be able to shoot Andrea in the hopes, false belief that her sister was still in there somewhere.
Mom and Dad. I mean, maybe Florida wasn't hit so bad. Maybe it's better there.
Amy is the dreamer, the believer. There would have to be another way. The tension between Rick and Shane continues to mount, completely unbeknownst to Rick. You can tell that Shane is suffering from inner turmoil. After all, Rick is his best friend. But Shane had a good time playing husband and daddy to Lori and Carl. And with everything going on at the time, both Lori and Carl let him slip quite nicely into those roles. Shane really does see Rick as a usurper of his family, and he's believing this more and more.
If it was your family, you'd feel differently.
What'd you say to me? I kept them safe, man. I looked after them like they were my own.
To the point that if Rick was only out of the picture, then everything would be back to normal. Jim, unfortunately, was bit in the attack and has to face in what I think has to be the most scary situation ever. At least with the undead, you know what to expect. When your group turns against you, that's a whole nother story.
I'm okay.
Rick, of course, steps up for Jim and insists on taking Jim with them to the CDC to see if they can get some help for him. Unfortunately, Jim is unable to handle the trip, and he knows he's a lost cause.
Just leave me. I want to be with my family.
In another emotionally touching scene, Jim gets his wish and is left behind. At the CDC, there's only one guy left still trying to find a cure.
All personnel clear. Full decontamination in effect.
Well, that sucks, donkey balls. The group finally gets to the CDC, and after a few moments of hope that they will just go away, and let's just stand here. Episode 5, one more to go. This was a good episode. It doesn't focus on any one character too much, but it's still able to give a lot of information, insight, and understanding into the characters that it does portray. I must say that I was incredibly sad to see some of the characters go, but then again, that's what these things are about, aren't they? So until episode 6, remember, as long as I'm doing this, I don't have to go hunting for my brains. I'm a sweet, domesticated little zombie that gets fed. Unless I'm no longer supported by you, then I'm back on your streets hunting your brains. So like, share, and return. Yeah, I think this one really is bad.